With all the news on Ebola, this can be particularly alarming for children. So how do you talk with them about the virus? We spoke with a local expert to get some advice for parents.
And we don't want to dismiss them and say, get over it, you'll be fine, stop worrying.
Erin Wiley is a clinical counselor with Centers for Solutions in Sylvania. She says many children are watching the news who may be feeling some anxiety about Ebola.
I think mostly parents have to be mindful of the tone they're setting when they're discussing it, because kids will pick up any anxiety that we might have about it, and then it transfers to them.
Wiley says the conversation about Ebola may be easier with older children.
With older kids, it's a lot easier to talk about the actual statistics, that we're much more likely to be hit by lightning than we are to get Ebola. And do they know anyone who's ever been hit by lightning?
With younger children, she says you must reassure them that people are working to keep them safe.
There are officials and specialists who are working on making sure it's contained, and that there's people in hospitals who wear special suits, and that they're trying to keep it away from people, but that there's lots of people around them that will protect them in case something happens.
Wiley says now is the time to talk to your children about protecting themselves from viruses.
It's a great opportunity to talk about washing hands, keeping our hands away from our eyes and face, coughing into our arms instead of our hands. So I think it can be a talking point for things that are much more likely to happen, like coughs and colds and the flu.